Hey everyone, it's Naomi, and in this video I have a warm-up for your shoulders. So this is a really simple and effective and in some ways sort of gentler warm-up for your shoulders, but it'll still give you a really good start and a really good foundation so that you can start your day feeling a little bit more open and a little bit maybe sweeter and more supported in your shoulders. And it could also lay the foundation for more powerful, more challenging work for your shoulders if you choose it. So all that said, you're going to start lying on your right side, okay? And when you lie on your right side, you can extend, I'm going to move my mic out of the way as best I can, right arm out to the right, tuck your knees towards your chest, and take your left hand on top of your right. Okay, now lift your left arm all the way up and over to the left, and then come on back. Now, if that feels like a little bit too aggressive even that we're starting with, you can bend your left elbow like you're pulling on an arrow, like stringing a bow. Pull it back across your chest and then reach over. And then come back exactly the way that you came. Okay, you can bend your elbow, pull back, follow your hand with your gaze, and then come back. Okay, or you can lift your left arm straight up and over and come back. But do that one more time. Whichever one you choose, pull back and open to the left. And just pause here for a moment. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. You can keep your gaze pointed up toward the ceiling, or you can turn your head towards your left hand. It's entirely up to you. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. And then draw your knees up toward the ceiling. Roll all the way over onto your left side. Extend your left arm straight out to the left. And place your right hand on top of your left. Tuck your knees towards your chest. Now, just like you did before, you can string the bow, bend your right elbow, pull it back, and then reach all the way over to the right. If you do that, you want to come back the way that you came. Bend your elbow, pull back, follow your fist with your eyes, and then roll all the way back. You can also lift your right arm up and over in an arc over your body, and then take it all the way back. Right arm all the way up and over, arcing over your body to the right, and then all the way back. And last time, whichever one you choose, take it all the way up and over and pause here. You can have your gaze towards your right hand or your gaze up. It's entirely up to you and the comfort of your body. You can take a full breath in here. Full breath out. And then scoot your butt back to center, knees point up toward the ceiling. Okay, then take your arms straight overhead with your knees bent. Okay, bend your elbows, slide your elbows down towards your shoulders. So you look like a cactus on the ground. And then re-extend. Bend your elbows, slide down. Re-extend. And if it's hard to slide your elbows down, you can lift your arms up just a little bit so they're not on the ground, but they're still low. Re-extend. 2 more times like this. Bend your elbows, pull down so you feel your shoulder blades draw in toward one another. Re-extend. Last time, pull down. And lift your palms, your hands up so your fingers point up toward the ceiling. And then take them all the way back. Lift your hands up so your fingers point toward the ceiling. Your elbows are still bent. Go all the way back. Lift up. This time go all the way forward, all the way down. And then go all the way up and back. Go forward. So your fingertips move toward the floor, toward your heels. And then all the way up and back. And one more time like this. And the reason I want to do it one more time is it's very easy to just bend at your wrists and touch the floor with your fingers. Don't really work from your shoulders here. And then lift your hands back up. And then extend your arms straight out. And then roll over onto your belly. Come on to your belly. I'm all twisted with my mic here. Okay. Then once you're here, adjust as you need to. Come up onto your fingertips. Take your hands nice and wide out to the sides so your elbows poke up toward the ceiling. Slide your shoulder blades in. Extend through your legs. Lift your chest up. And then lower all the way back down. Touch your forehead to the floor. And then press into your fingertips. Curl up again. And lower all the way down to the floor. One more time. Press into your fingertips. Curl up. Maybe even take your head back and then all the way down to the floor. Okay, and then extend your right arm out. Just scoot over just a little. Extend your right arm straight out to the side. Stay up on your left fingertips. Bend your left knee. Step your left foot behind you. And just open up a little bit. Now you can use your foot to take yourself further over, and that's going to open up your shoulders just a little bit more. If it doesn't feel good, you can come a little bit more forward, take your head to the ground. Otherwise, you can lift your head up just a little bit and open up a little bit more. Okay, take a full breath in, full breath out, and then come all the way back to center. Re-extend your left leg and switch to the other side. So pop up onto your right fingertips, extend your left arm out, bend your right knee, and step your right foot over to the left. And again, you use your right foot up on your toes, so you're not on your heel, up on your toes to either stretch open more or to pull out of it a little bit. So you can use your foot to give yourself more in your shoulder or less. And again, head down. You could even put a blanket underneath your shoulder if it feels kind of funny on the floor. And take one more full breath in. Full breath out. Come all the way back to center. Okay, and last one, interlace your fingers behind your back. Now, if that feels like too much, you can just take your arms alongside your body, palms facing in. Otherwise, you can interlace your fingers, lift your chest, extend through your legs. Take a full breath in here. Full breath out. Now you can stay right here or release your hands, place them right next to your rib cage, and push up into Cobra pose. Okay, inhale fully. Exhale completely. And then push up and back into table and sit back on your heels. And that's your warm-up for your upper body, for your shoulders. So it's, I think, actually a really wonderful 7-minute warm-up for your shoulders completely on its own. But if you want to build onto that, there's so many things, so many places you can go with it, right? You can go into belly down back bends, like, bow pose, or even deeper back bends, right? Like working more with Cobra, right? You can take it into camel pose or wheel pose or wild thing, right? You can take it into even deeper versions of Shalabhasana, right? Where your fingers are interlaced behind your back, right? You could lie on your back and do bridge pose. There's so many things that you can do with that little sequence that it really nicely warms you up for. So just know that you can use that as a springboard into other poses, or you can use it as a really sweet upper body warm up without anything after it if you need a little bit of a jump start for your shoulders and your neck. So hopefully you enjoyed this warm up, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again really soon. Until then, bye.